Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. Hope that you're having a great day wherever you are. I'm starting off my day with a cup of tea. I've got a beautiful cup of tea. It's just a very simple English breakfast. I am just so into black tea at the moment. I like the oolongs and the nice deep teas like the English breakfast. So that's what my tea is of choice today. So hope that you're doing well today and feeling healthy and strong. This is such an important thing to focus on as we get older. And I think we need good health for lots of reasons. But one, of course, is for energy so that we can live our lives with passion and purpose in our 60s and do all those things that we want to do. And I know from reading your comments and just being part of this community now for 5 years, a lot of you are thinking about losing weight and trying to get fit and finding it just a little bit of a challenge in your 60s. And we can point to metabolism and all these other things, but there are some very fundamental steps that you can take to feel stronger and healthier in your 60s. Now, one of our bloggers, Peg Doyle, is a nutritionist, and she's a holistic nutritionist, and that means that she looks at all different ways of advising people to lose weight, stay healthy, and it's kind of almost a psychological approach as well as a physical approach. So I really love what Peg has to say. She's got some fantastic articles on this topic. And there are 10 different things here in this article. And I'll let you go ahead and read the entire article yourself because there's a lot of detail that, that you can explore and go deeper with. But it's fundamentally, in my opinion, all about loving your body. Now, I'm not a perfect weight. I know that I need to lose some weight, and I have for a long time, but I'm doing my best to stay healthy above everything else. I eat well. I try to get good sleep. I walk. You'll see all the things that we talk about here. I'm trying really hard, but losing weight is a challenge. And I think especially, this time of the year, we're all looking to, wear nice clothing, and we always want that size less, lower dress. It's not going to happen without doing some fundamental things. For me, it all starts with loving your body. And in fact, that was what made me think this morning about this conversation and this topic was I picked up my card from my little card deck, which is this Aging Beautifully deck that we put together about, sort of inspirational quotes and statements to make you feel a little bit stronger in your 60s. And it's called Love Your Body. And I started off by just pulling this one out and then thinking, this is really the heart of all weight loss, staying healthy conversations. And I'll just read you what it says in the back. And I'm going to find my glasses because I find this easier. My eyes are going funny. One of the things we talk about, of course. So your body is your best friend. It's the vessel that carries you through this physical world. And it allows you to experience the textures of the earth, the fluidity of water, and the warmth of human touch. So, nurture and nourish your body. Embrace healthy habits, positive thoughts, nutritional food, and daily movement. Your body tells the story of your life, so write the story that you want to live. I love that quote. That is so powerful. And by the way, if you want to check out this deck, it's Aging Beautifully. You can click the link in the article below and see what it's all about. But anyway, back to Peg Doyle's article because that's where the meat of this is. And she talks about 10 different things. I'll try to cover them all in sort of light detail. Then you can go deeper. But the law of attraction is the first thing that she talks about. Now, that's a fairly abstract thing to start a conversation about weight loss on, but what it means is that, slender women tend not to talk about calories. They talk about other things, things that are of interest to them. They don't tend to dwell on the number of calories in their food or what they're eating. So the law of attraction, if you can sort of focus your attention on loving your body rather than on how your body is not perfect, then that's, I think, a start. The second thing is to consider your eating habits. Now, this is obviously the most obvious thing that I can even talk about, that weight is only part of the conversation. You've got to look at the food that you're putting into the grocery bag. What are you buying? Because trust me, whatever you bring home, you will eat. This is Margaret's strategy for life. Whatever you buy, you'll eat, and you'll just beat yourself up because you bought cookies and then you eat the cookies and you didn't mean to eat them. So just consider what you eat, what you snack on. And look at what you eat outside the home too. When you go out to a restaurant, what do you order? Think about the things you put in your body, of course. Next one is check your sleeping patterns. We've talked about this a lot, how important sleep is to good health. Your body basically naturally regulates hunger and sleep. It doesn't normally tell you to eat in the evening, just if you listen to your body. If you listen to your own self and you want some nourishment or some whatever in the evening to eat, but your body actually regulates itself pretty well. So mind your sleep habits. Another one, manage your stress levels. We talked about meditation in an earlier tape, and it was so important, I think, to actually learn some techniques that are going to calm you down. Stress can be caused by all kinds of things, by personal situations, by fear of something, a deadline, some kind of external activity that you have no control over. It could be something that's just on your mind. So use some techniques, because the same techniques to help with stress are the ones that will stop you from nibbling and gaining that extra weight. So just 2 Brazil nuts and not 20 Brazil nuts like Margaret eats. So another thing is to take care of your social life. This obviously goes without saying too, is that if you're lonely, if you're feeling like you're just all by yourself, hugs and connecting with the world are really important. Use the 60andMe community here. Another thing to mention is our Patreon community. This is a group that we started to allow people who want to sponsor 60andMe with just a few dollars a month, $3 or more, if you can afford it. Helps us to keep this business going. But also it's given a place where women can have a little bit more private and personal conversation. So we talk about things a little more freely. It's like a little forum for women who want just a little bit more, just a more personal, intimate conversation with each other. And I do separate videos, exclusive videos for the Patreon group. When I travel, I do videos that don't get shared anywhere else. So it's just more personal. Anyway, patreon.com/60andme. That's how you can take care of your social life. If your social life is lacking real people, physical people, you can come to us and we'll do our best to be a family. Another thing, clothe yourself with style. If you live in sweatpants to be comfortable, that's cool. That's fine. It's cool. But you might just want to, if you want to, just feel a bit better about your body, just put something on that has it goes to the waist that makes you feel like, yes, I've got a waist, or, something that's more flattering for your body type. It's just a suggestion. I know this is a very hot topic. People don't like to be told what to wear in their 60s. And I, of course, would never do that in a million years. But I do say, if you want to feel good and look good, then think about some clothes that reflect self-care and self-expression. It's just fun. Another thing is to base your diet on your nutritious foods. And we've talked a little bit about this. Peg goes through this whole conversation about, you can eat volume of food with super low nutrients, but you can also eat volumes of food with super high nutrients. And if you are just wanting to eat because you feel like you need to eat something and you want to fill your stomach, then you can eat things that are high in nutrients and still get that experience of being full. Another thing is to plan to bring joy into your life. So what changes do you have to make? If you're not feeling joy, maybe you need to downsize a bit, and only have the things surrounding you that are joyful. And if you are, you're not joyful about work, then maybe you've got to change. Maybe it's time. And I know this is such a hard conversation, but we do have a lot of suggestions here on 60andMe about pre-retirement planning. Super important to take a look at retirement in a different way and to get started early. So that's another thing that we offer here that's really something we value. And most of all, I guess it's the bottom line, and we talked about it earlier, is to love your body. Love yourself, not the number on the scale or the food. And it's about the whole level of self-care, the degree of self-care that you're prepared to give yourself. Love yourself. And that includes your body. So actually, Pekka's got a really cool website, and actually there's a quiz there that you can take if you want to check out where your self-love scale is. And I think what she's saying here is just love yourself to make changes, love yourself enough to consider you worth making changes. Excess food, in Peg's opinion, is a filler for emotional needs. We know this. So it's a distraction from the real world. So give attention to those things that are, really matter in your life. Prioritize, do some meditation that's really going to clear your mind. And losing weight is going to be just part of an outcome of that change in that shift in mindset. So I hope you found this useful. Is there a part of your lifestyle that triggers unwanted weight gain? Is there something in your life right now that's causing you to want to eat more? This isn't the best place, of course, in the world to have conversations face to face. We can do our best I can, but you can leave your comments below. And also here in YouTube, there's a lot of conversation that goes on here, perhaps even more than Facebook these days, and certainly on the website. That's where all the action is these days. So go over there and, tell us, has there been a part of your lifestyle that's triggering unwanted weight gain? Let's have a conversation. I really look forward to hearing from you. I'll join in as well. And do thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. And just go out and have a great day. Go out and have a healthy, happy, joyful day. Take care, everybody. Talk again soon. Bye-bye for now.